What's going on, everybody on YouTube? Griffin here, coming back to you guys with another video finally from the Millennial Motivation Entrepreneur YouTube channel. It's been a while. It's been about a week, 1 to 2 weeks since we did a live stream, I think, or not even a live stream, a video for that matter. It's been, I think, since the Sunday Stock Watch, I believe, about a week or two ago. So a little over a week, somewhere in there. But either way, sorry for just the long delayed video. And that's pretty much what this video is just going to be about. Obviously, from the title of the video, I don't know exactly what I'm going to title it yet, but it's going to be something to do with why I am not transferring, but why I'm going, again, more from a day trading, especially specifically with like options, or even just simply day trading, swing trading for that matter, into just simply piling up money, waiting for these new micro mini futures to come out, and then starting very, very, very small with trading those, depending on how they even look. If they're not very attractive with fees and everything, sounds like fees are going to be really cheap. Once I hear some more info about that, I'll let you guys know. Obviously, those micro mini futures are coming out in the coming weeks. It sounds like near the beginning of May, so possibly within the next week or two. I'll try to be doing some videos about that here before long. But until then, we're essentially just not trading, so to speak. We're not trading, we're not investing anything. And even whenever I quote unquote start up again, it's going to be very, very small. Obviously, with those micro mini futures, you're talking about literally you can invest with less than $100, which is more than likely what I'm going to do. I'll just literally throw in there probably $100, and then that's just what I'm going to give myself. And we'll kind of see how it goes. I just want to kind of play it out, see kind of how that micro futures versus futures, like our mini futures that we use now, kind of just how they go hand in hand, how they correlate. It'll be interesting kind of see just how all that works out. But the reason for that, there's many reasons. There's a few, I wouldn't say many, but a few reasons for that. One, obviously, those of you that have been with the channel for a while, which, by the way, if you're new, definitely consider subscribing. We'd love to have you here. We have over 600 of us here. It's awesome to see the community growing still. Those of you that have been here for a while, you guys know that I obviously have a child on the way. I have a little girl on the way, and she's going to be here roughly in about 3 months or so. So the time is ticking down. Me and my fiance, we're planning on taking, I know she's planning on taking at least a few months off using the max maternity leave. I'm planning on probably taking a minimum of 1 month, probably 2, like somewhere in there. But I'm going to go ahead and tell my work I'm taking the full max off as well. So we're going to have the money to do that. Of course, we're not going to be irresponsible. We're saving up, piling up money. So far, we've got over a month, about 1 to 2 months of expenses so far saved up. So we're essentially just piling up money for that. Obviously, I would always want to have more than less or have to worry about it. Even whenever I'm taking off, I'll probably still do some like food delivery for like DoorDash, Uber Eats, stuff like that. Just to make some money, because I know I'll probably get bored. I'll go crazy just being at home all day, right? But point being, I'd rather have more than enough money. Let's not have to worry about bills. It's our first kid. We're just going to be adjusting to this new life, really, that's going to be taking place in the coming months. So that's a big reason, obviously. And then second of all, honestly, trading, obviously 90% of traders lose money. Anyone on YouTube that tells you, which we all know there's a bunch out there that claim that they're beating the market day in and day out, they never have red days, etc. You guys know I'm super transparent, especially if you're in the Discord group chat. You know, I mean, like I've always said, if you're in that group chat, you know pretty much every trade I place, every gain, every loss, etc. Like, I'm super transparent within that group. And it was about a week ago, a little over a week ago. Obviously, we had the Sunday Stock Watch. I was talking about goals for trading for the week, and I hopped into SPY, and I believe it was the first trade, or no, it was Wednesday, because obviously I had those day trades available starting Wednesday, Thursday, and then Good Friday was going to be closed, so I had 2 trades available for that week. But point being, Wednesday, placed a trade. It was I don't think last Wednesday, but whatever Wednesday we're on now. Before Easter, the Wednesday before Easter, the market had a pretty decent drop, down day, about 0.25% or so. But the market had just a dump the first probably 15-30 minutes of the day. And of course, you guys know one of my key rules was, hey, I'm not going to play the market first 30 minutes to an hour of the day. what did I do? I went completely against that. I saw that it just dropped so much, and I was like, hey, I'm gonna be in this very short term. It's probably gonna have a little bounce. Funny thing is that trade was up, which I went through all this in the Discord group chat. We were up about $50 on that position for about 2 minutes, and I thought, okay, it just barely jumped at that point, and I was like, it'll probably bounce just a little bit more. I'll make $150 real quick, get out of that trade. I was holding 50 contracts, so that would have been, each dollar would have been $50 of profit. So I wasn't looking for a huge profit. I was thinking a few percent, like 3 to 4%, like most of them do on average. But then if you just look through, you can obviously market continue to drop. I think at that point, SPY had started the day up, and just barely, it was just up a little bit, but then it went negative, and then it continued to go negative. We almost came back to break even because I averaged down on my buy cost a little bit. I bought like 10 or 15 more contracts to average down the position. We were almost at break even, and then the second stage of selling, flooding the market selling, came in the late morning session, if I recall, or maybe even early afternoon. But point being, just the entire trade just blew up in my face right before my eyes. I did multiple things that I normally would not do. It was Wednesday. You guys know starting Wednesday, I like to roll out into the next Friday contracts for some reason. I don't know if it was because I got mixed up with Good Friday or what happened. I just simply messed up. I did the next day expiring contracts, so those were the Thursday contracts since Friday market closed, of course. So we had the 1 day expiration, next day expiration contracts. So literally the contracts were burning up super quick, obviously. And obviously, like I said, I placed the trade before my limit. I always say 30 minutes to an hour, usually 30 minutes minimum, but 30 minutes to an hour, do not trade. That's what I like to call rookie hour. I mean, there's tons of market just trying to figure out what direction it wants to go. Only thing that I could figure why I did that was, like I said, I mean, the market was just showing stupid oversold, and I could have profited. I could have just took that money off the table. Hindsight's always 20/20 though, right? It was only up $1. I was expecting 2 to 4, so I mean, at the end of the day, it is what it is. We lost very big on that position. Like I said, those of you in Discord, you know, it was like, I think it was probably the worst loss that I've had. Just to put in perspective, I will tell you guys, it was over $1,000. It was bad. Like, I'm not gonna lie, I'm super transparent on this channel and Discord, everything. And if you're not in the Discord chat, definitely feel free to hop in there. That's one of the first things in the description box, by the way. I haven't been very active in there either, which I apologize for. It's not because of the loss. Part of it is I'm kind of taking a step back. Me and my fiance have been kind of throwing a bunch of ideas with just our finances in general, like I said, with the child and everything. And we're big on real estate. Like for me, it's always been kind of a passion of mine. I just like buildings. I like real estate. I like just the tax advantages that goes with real estate. So we're just looking at, okay, you're sitting here from like her perspective and my perspective. We're like, okay, you're over here. You just burned $1,000 plus. This. Obviously, $1,000 is not going to buy you nothing when it comes to real estate, anything like that. But just when we're looking at our position currently, where we're at, where we want to go, I was like, you know what? I'm going to take a step back from doing these option tradings, day trading, swing trading in general. Just take a step back, wait until my child gets here. Like I said, I'm not going to completely stop by any means, but when the micro mini futures come out, I'll give myself like $100. That's it, $100. We'll give them a try and everything like that, and I'll have some live streams and everything like that for you guys, because I think it's going to be really cool. It's going to change the game when it comes to futures, because at the end of the day, every person in the stock market that's gotten rich has gotten rich in futures. They don't get, I don't care what anyone tells you guys, no one gets rich trading. I mean, there's like obviously those very few outliers that get rich off penny stocks, get rich off of quick short-term weekly options, etc., etc. But at the end of the day, the super rich, they get rich from the futures at the end of the day. It's just a fact. Just do the research and you'll find that out. So I think this micro mini futures will kind of change the game up a little bit. I think it's going to be very interesting to see how that works out overall. And I want to be in that with you guys for sure. So we'll be doing that still, but from the actual trading perspective, I'll still do like Sunday Stock Watch. I'll probably start that back up. Maybe not this week, depends on how this weekend goes. We're kind of busy this weekend with some of my family. My father's coming to town this weekend, so we probably won't have a Sunday Stock Watch this week, but following week we'll still do everything like normal. It's just I'm not going to be physically doing these trades much. just because, like I said, just the situation right now that we got going on, it's a lot of changing going on in life as a whole, and I just needed to take a step back overall, reevaluate my goals, look at how I was starting to trade. You guys know, I mean, I had plenty of profitable trades, but at the end of the day, those profitable trades don't matter if literally you can burn it all up with one bad trade. It's just they're too volatile at the end of the day. I don't care about get rich quick. I care about get rich for sure. That's why I will literally only be trading futures and eventually investing into real estate here in the next few years. And then I'm going to be starting my own company here in the next probably year or two, we're thinking. I'll go into more details about that when it actually comes, what kind of company it is, etc. It's not going to be like an internet company or media, anything like that related. It's no one will probably be able to guess. I'm not going to say it on YouTube because at the end of the day, I don't know who's watching. But we'll go into that in a future video, probably in the upcoming year or so, maybe less. But so yeah, I mean, I just wanted to give you guys just a quick update overall. I don't want to make this video too long. I know it's going on roughly like 8 to 10 minutes, something like that. I just know it's been quite a while now, and I don't want anyone to think I'm like just going off face of earth or anything. So, I mean, like I said, it sucks that it came like that, like I had that loss. But at the end of the day, if you don't take something from it and adjust, then you're just going to keep repeating the same mistake, same mistake, same mistake. My fiance obviously was a little upset about that. She's like, what the hell, da 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 da. And I was like, at the end of the day, it's still just a learning experience. It's not like, it's not like, oh, you're a failure, da 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 da. It's just a learning experience at the end of the day. If you don't take nothing from it, like if I just literally lost that money, put the money back in and did the same shit, then yeah, that'd be stupid. I didn't learn anything. But I learned from it. I'm adjusting the trading style. Another thing I'll be doing in the future, like once the kid gets here and everything, we'll be investing in index funds, such as like with Vanguard is what it's looking like we're going to be investing in. You can do that on Robinhood and M1 Finance. I'll be doing videos about them, like how all that works in the coming weeks as well. I won't be actually investing into those funds for a while because like I said, we're literally just piling up money right now. We're just piling it, saving it, and then once we know that our little girl is going to be all right and healthy and we get back home, get back on our feet and everything, then we'll take the money. We're still going to have 6 to 12 months of expenses sitting in the bank account, but after we have 6 to 12 months of expenses in the bank account, then we'll start pushing leftover money back into investing into futures, maybe futures, index funds for sure at that point, and real estate, and my company that I'll be starting up here in the next year or two. So just a lot going on overall. I mean, at the end of the day, there's only so much money. Like, you guys know how it is. I know how a lot of you guys are. You're like me. You're starting with a few $100s, $1,000, a few $1,000s at the most. And you only have maybe a couple $1,000s at the most per month to kind of just distribute. And at the end of the day, there's so much money that you can distribute at the end of the day. So I'm sure it makes sense to most of you guys. Like I said, I'm not like quitting investing, quitting necessarily trading, but I am taking the overall step back from like trading options, day trading, even swing trading. The only thing I'll really be doing is, like I said, we'll be trading those micro mini futures with just probably $100. And what I'll probably do is I'll just keep finding a day where the market's really down, and or consecutive days in a row where the market's not necessarily having a correction, but a little bit of a down day, down week, etc. And then we'll buy, we'll bet on the market going back up, and then we'll make some money, because it's just easier than doing options where everything has to go right for you. Like literally with futures, it's just simply, is the market going up or is the market going down? It's not, you don't have to, I mean, obviously the contracts do expire. We'll get into all that in the future, but I mean, you don't have like theta necessarily, you don't have like theta and all that working against you and stuff having to just play out perfectly. It's just a matter of up or down from where you're at, make money, lose money, etc. But yeah, I mean, that's pretty much it. That's all I think I have for this video. If you enjoyed it, probably not much to enjoy, but if you enjoyed it, make sure to smash the like button. I greatly appreciate it. And like I said, if you're new to the channel, we would love to have you here. Definitely consider hitting the subscribe button below. And like I said, if you're not in that Discord group chat already, definitely consider hitting the link in the description box. It should say our Discord group chat or something like that down in that description box. First thing you'll want to do though is actually download the app, then come back, hit the link. It'll take you like right to our group like simultaneously super easy. But hopefully you guys have been having a good week or two since we've last kind of done a stream or video or anything. Hopefully you guys have been staying green. I would love to know in the comments how's your trading style, because I know I'm not the only one that like goes through kind of these changes overall. How has your trading style, how's your investing style, how has your financial strategy changed over the last however many months, years, days even that you've been trading? I know we got some of you that are literally just starting trading for the first time this last month or so. Let me know how your just trading and investing style has changed over the last month. I don't care if you've been trading for 24 hours or 24 years. I would like to know in the comments, how has your trading strategy, investment strategy, financial strategy overall changed over the days, hours, months, weeks, years, etc. I would love to hear that down in the comments. And then just one last note, this channel, it's still going to be primarily like stock market, investing, like not just stock market, but you guys know at the end of the day, it's all about just financial freedom. It's not just stock market. I say that a lot. It's not just stock market. We're pretty heavy on the stock market, but we'll also start talking. I don't hit enough on like how you actually get to the point where you have extra money, because there's so many people. There's 78% of people living paycheck to paycheck. And I just find that insane, and one of the best economies we've had in hell since I've been alive. And I know from what I hear since like the 1980s, I think it was 1980s. Last time I think it was Reagan who was president at that point. And it's just crazy to me that that's such a big statistic. So I'll be talking a lot more about just like how you can budget and all that good stuff, just to get to the point where you can actually have leftover money. I know a lot of you guys are already there, but I want to help everybody, not just people that are already there. So, but that's it for this video. Like I said, hopefully you guys did enjoy it a little bit. I don't want to keep rambling. We're already at like 15 plus minutes. But if you're new to the channel, like I said, definitely consider subscribing. We'd love to have you here. But until next time, guys, keep on going out there, making your profits, covering your profits, cutting losses ASAP, and achieving your financial freedom this year by any means necessary. And I'll see you guys next time, hopefully a live stream, but if not, for another video. Until then, take it easy, guys.